Not high enough. Here we go. Good morning, everyone. Hi, I'm Kristin Omdahl, and welcome back to Create, Share, Inspire podcast. This is episode 301, and we're here live in Southwest Florida, waiting on the sun to rise over the buildings and the trees to the east. And this is the Gulf of Mexico behind me. Had a little visitor this morning. There's a lady here visiting from Massachusetts whose mom watches all the time. So Diane, if you're watching, I just met your daughter Lisa. Thank you for saying hello. If you're joining me live, please also say hello. I'd love to hear from you here if you're crafting this morning. Good morning, Christy, Mar, DJ, Judy. So glad to see you all here. Good morning, Grace, Naomi. Grace, I owe you some emails and I will get back to you today. Let's see who else is here. Margaret's here. Gail, Joe. Thanks for joining live, everyone. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Vera. Ooh, Vera's up early. She lives in Hawaii, so it's a lot earlier for her. Thanks for joining. Hi, Christy. Thanks for joining from Utah. Naomi's making a poncho for her sis. Wonderful. Oh, and the yarn emoji is showing up in the comment today. Cool. I remember the last time we talked about it, it wasn't showing up yet. So, if those of you who were watching may have gotten a notification yesterday. Good morning, Kim and Mar. That I uploaded the first video in the series for the Shangri-La Tapestry Bag. So the first video got uploaded yesterday, and you can watch and learn how to do the base of the bag by following the charts. And I go over in a lot of detail how to follow the charts so you can learn how to not only make the increasing circular base, but also change color to make this beautiful pattern, and how to change color without having floats so you have this beautiful reversible fabric as well. I also worked on the second video, but it is not uploaded yet. Hopefully that will be uploaded later today. And if you're on my mailing list, you probably got an email from me yesterday showing where the pattern is, where the yarn is that you need to buy, how much to buy, where you will find all of the videos for the Shangri-La bag, and also that I posted a little group posted an announcement in my Ravelry group so that we can have a crochet along there. So as you order your yarn and your yarn arrives, you can post photos of the colors that you picked right now, and then probably by the first week of January, people can start showing their progress. And we'll do it for the whole month of January, and we'll encourage everyone. Hello from Greece, thanks for joining. I'm making Greek soup for dinner tonight. We'll talk about that in a second. So if you want to join the crochet along for the Shangri-La bag, would love to have you. We've had a lot of fun with crochet alongs in the past, and those of you who have participated in the past know that I will be randomly giving out prizes throughout the month as we watch everybody's comments, posts, compliments, questions, get questions answered, and sharing of their photos. So all of those details are in the email that I sent out yesterday. If you're already on my mailing list, you got them. If not, there is a post there's a blog post sharing all those links that went on my blog last night too, including top 10 tips for tapestry crochet. So I talk about all of my favorite tips in tapestry crochet in that first video, but if you want to see it in written formation, you can go to my blog post for that too. All the links for everything that I mention here in the podcast is also in the video description here below. So whether you need to find my yarn shop, my Ravelry place, my blog, whatever, social media, all those links are always here every morning in the description below. Good morning, Brandy. Thanks for joining live. Hi, Karen. Good morning, Jane. Let's see. I get notifications on my phone while we're doing this, and sometimes I get a little distracted. Sorry about that. So anyway, I chose different colors of yarn for doing the tutorial on for the hat or for the bag. Is the pattern free? No, the pattern is not free. It's $1.99 and it's an instant download. You can order it on Ravelry or you can order it on my website. So you'll notice that the original size bag has 12 rounds for the base. I did a miniature version for the tutorial video so that it would go quicker. And because the walls of the bag use a 6-stitch repeat, I ended up doing this in rows that ended with a multiple of 6, which ended up just being the first multiple of 6 per repeat. And so you see the base is going to look cute, but it's a smaller size so that I could get the bag done quicker for the videos. And so by doing a smaller repeat of the multiple of 6, I get that same chevron look on the sides, but it's going to obviously be smaller. So this bag is this tall. This one is not done yet. I'll probably do a couple more repeats of the chevron stripes. So those of you who were wondering what colors I use, this is Be So Baby yarn in orchid pink and navy, and this is in peach and turquoise. Jane, oh, Jane got a gift certificate for Christmas and is going to buy yarn with it. That sounds wonderful. Wonderful. Does anybody have any other questions right now? Hi, Annie. Thanks for joining live. So I believe the video thanks Karen, I believe I'm going to make the tutorial videos either 3 or 4 parts. The first part was the bag base with the increases. Yes, the crochet along is going to be on Ravelry, in my group that's on Ravelry, where we did it before. Good morning, Donna. What was I gonna say? I forget what I was saying now. Mar thinks she ordered peach and turquoise. That's awesome. Yeah, I got lots of compliments last night on this color choice. I like the orchid pink and navy too. I like them both. Sherry did see. Okay, you did see it. Good. And I think you're on my mailing list too, Sherry, so you would get a link in there to join it as well. Yes, Donna, we are getting settled in our new rental and we are very happy where we have moved. Absolutely. Thanks for asking. Still have a few boxes to unpack. It takes a lot longer to do that than I thought, but we are very happy. Didn't plan this, but turns out it's working out great for us, so thanks for asking. Oh, so I was talking about the number of videos that are going to be in the video series for the Shangri-La bag. I think I'm going to do 3 or 4 because it was really important to separate the different types of techniques that you're using in each one. Hi, Aniket, thanks for joining live. So the first video is for the base. The second video is going to be for the chevron walls. Then the third video is probably going to be for the striped hem at the top. And then the fourth video is probably going to be for the chain handles and then how to assemble the whole thing together. So unless the stripe and the handles end up making sense to do together, which is possible, and then it will be 3 videos, it will definitely be a minimum of 3 videos. 1 base, 1 wall, and then the brim and the handles may or may not be together or separate. The handles are great. You're gonna love seeing how they come together, Judy. It looks like magic to take 2 simple items that you're super familiar with and see how when they combine together turn into something that looks entirely different. It's really cool. You know, it's one of those things that I just did a little experiment with and it worked out great the first time, so who knew? I do that kind of stuff all the time. As a designer, you have to always experiment, and you also have to be okay with the fact that things aren't always going to work out. So, almost, yeah, that's great, Aniket. I'm glad that you can crochet. That's wonderful. Thanks for joining us. Can you starch it? Can you starch what? The whole bag? Is that what you mean, Cara? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Hi, Patricia. Thanks for joining. Sure, yeah, you could starch anything to make it more durable. That would be no problem. No problem at all. Just just wanted to make sure I was answering the right question. Yeah, sure, you could starch the whole bag and make it stand up. Absolutely. Not a problem. You could also probably go with a tighter gauge. You could tighten up the gauge by using a smaller crochet hook too. That would also make it a little more stiff, but absolutely starching it would make it stiffer too. Yeah, you could skip the handles altogether and just make it a basket that sits on the floor, because it absolutely does have a flat bottom. When I fill mine, mine stands up nicely, but I know exactly what you're saying, and yeah, you could definitely do that. And if you are going to stand it up and not fill it all the way up, it'll look really beautiful to see the inside that it's reversible. Judy, that's a great point. Yes, you can use single crochet to be more dense, but the reason I chose double crochet for this bag was to make this a really beginner entry-level tapestry crochet project so that it goes quicker. This pattern will not look the same if you do it in single crochet because of what happens is the stitches are taller, so it elongates the pattern. The stitches, when you use smaller stitches and use the same type of a chart, you end up making it more dense, and so the pattern would be different. If you wanted it to look exactly the same, you would have to alter your chart, but if you're okay with experimenting with that, you could definitely try doing this in single crochet instead. Did that make sense? Does anybody have any questions about that? I was going to explain that more when we do a second, more intricate design in tapestry crochet, and at that point I will do something with more color, more detailed design, and in single crochet, and you will start to see the differences between double crochet and single crochet. But because so many people were new to tapestry crochet, I thought it was a good idea to start with something that I thought was a little more simple. So 2 colors and double crochet is not only quicker, but also a little bit simpler. But yes, we will definitely get to more advanced things. Yeah, for now, Cara, I would suggest, if you're new to tapestry crochet too, I would suggest doing this project and stiffening it, and then when we do a more advanced project in single crochet, you may decide that that's actually something that you'd really enjoy as a bowl as well. Boy, this is something else, doing this and talking. Do you notice I've had to back out the last step of several stitches? You know, I've got 15 years experience of doing a double crochet all the way through and having a hard time remembering while talking to save that last step of the double crochet for the new color. At least I'm catching myself right away. That's something, right? I don't know how I talk and work either, Grace. I don't know either. Well, I do. You know, for years and years and years, this is what I did at trade shows. I was the promoter standing in the front of the booth, standing in heels, demonstrating knitting and crochet, and talking to people and trying to engage them to come into the booth and listen to me talk. So I do have quite a bit of experience doing that, but it still surprises me that I'm able to do it. All right, another round done. Yes, lots of people on the beach this morning. Let's flip the camera around so you can see everything. The Ritz-Carlton is all set up for sunbathers later today. They've set up all of their beach chairs and they're setting up the umbrellas now. Lots of people walking, few people swimming. There's even the tractors are out cleaning the beach as well. Then here's the beach to the north of us. You can even out the horizon. Not as busy down there, but still a few people. Definitely more people to the south of us this morning. You can straighten that out. There we go. Yeah, but it is the week between Christmas and New Year's. So this is really when a lot of people are down here for the holidays. So that makes sense. Lily's, hi Lily, thanks for joining. She says she hasn't been here in a while. That's okay. Your son's probably home on his Christmas break. And that's good too. We've even got our birdie friends here today too. Some of them are just standing and watching. Oh, and sleeping late. Lucky you, Lily. The only day I have slept in past an alarm clock in months was Christmas Day. The only day. And I enjoyed the heck out of it because I've had to get up anywhere between 3:30 and 5:30 every day, 7 days a week for months right now. So I enjoyed that very much. Hopefully I get another, it's usually only Sundays if time permits that I can skip an alarm. So I'm hoping that one day soon I can get back on a schedule of 1 day no alarm again. I enjoy that a lot. Okay, where are we? There we are. DJ's leaving. Bye, DJ. See you next time. The waves are quiet today, aren't they? Everything's really quiet and peaceful down here. I even feel like I'm talking quieter because of it. Well, I'm making a lot of progress. I'll be able to finish the second video for the Shangri-La bag, hopefully. What is the multiple? They both work with a multiple of 6, Joni. So what I was saying earlier is that this is actually 6 stitches per multiple, and this is 12 stitches, or 6 stitches per repeat, and this is 12 stitches per repeat. And the side pattern is a multiple of 6. So 6 and 12 obviously both go into 6 very nicely. So I just did this one with the first multiple of 6 and that one with the second multiple of 6, and it worked out really well for the chevron sides. Obviously it changes what the bottom looks like a lot. So the bottom in this one almost looks like spades or maybe even little palm trees. Looks a little bit like little trees, whereas this one, it looks like a star and actually even looks like a little heart at the top of the stars. Depending on if you're focusing on the pink or the blue, you've got stars at the bottom and then like a little heart before the chevron starts. And this one, because we stop the base sooner, we have more of a sun here and a palm tree here and then go into the chevrons, which, gosh, they're both cute. One takes a lot less time than the other to make, but they're both cute and they both do pretty much the same, they both use the same pattern the same way. Yeah, or tulips. Yes, Grace. Imagine doing that in, what if you did like a traditional tulip color? You could do this in maybe even clover and cherry. Oh, for poinsettia, I would do this in clover and cherry, or even doing diva and turquoise would be beautiful for tulips. Even doing buttercup and turquoise would be beautiful for tulips. So that would be great for a little spring bag. Definitely. Or a little gift bag for the springtime. Yeah, those would be absolutely great colors for playing up the floral element of it. Yeah, that does look like a tulip very much. Yeah, I like thinking of that as a tulip now. Very nice. And once this one's done, I can show some more photos of them side by side so you can see some of the similarities and differences. But you know how that goes. Gotta have it done before I can show you everything. You're welcome, Kara. It was so nice to have you this morning. See you next time. Boy, the people just keep showing up. This is really busy today. Don't blame them. It's gorgeous. There's a dolphin. There's a dolphin here. Yay, yay, yay. Yes, this is Be So Baby yarn. Okay, the dolphin, I might even turn the camera around just to make sure you guys see it. We're gonna look together. We haven't seen a dolphin in a while. There he is, you see him? Did you see him? It's probably right in the middle of the camera. If anybody saw him, let me know. If you didn't, we'll keep looking because he is definitely headed this way. He's definitely headed north. About, oh, Sherry, you did see it. Okay, good. He's about, I would say, 100 feet from the shoreline, and he's headed north. So he's going to be moving to this side of the camera. He started over here, and he's moving over here. Let's see where he is. Dawn, you saw him too. I'm so glad. How exciting. Yeah, we saw him twice. There he is. Okay. He's closer than I thought he was going to be. All right, so he's moving quicker than I thought he would be. All right, let's look for him one more time. Too fun. I think he's alone though. I think I only saw one. But we haven't seen a dolphin in a while, have we? I think the water's just been too rough. Maybe he left. Oh, there he is. There he is. All right, we got him. Excellent. I'm so glad. Hopefully all of you saw him 4 times like I did. If not, maybe 3. Because I know I saw him once when I wasn't sure if he was out. Oh yeah, I saw him once off camera, and then I flipped it around for you guys to see him 3 times. Okay, good. Yay, what a great way to start the morning, to see a magnificent dolphin. Rachel saw him twice. Wonderful. Great. Yeah, we haven't done that in a while. So fun. Yeah, he was moving very quickly today. I thought so too. I was expecting to see him go by a little more than that. He's on a mission to find breakfast, maybe. Remember that time we watched a dolphin fishing right here at the shoreline? Wasn't that crazy? I've still got that video posted on my YouTube channel. If you want to search by dolphin on my channel, you could find one of the most spectacular sights I think I have personally ever seen at the beach. If you weren't watching the podcast back then, you could search for it on my channel. A dolphin charged the shore so close that he was mostly out of the water. He was within 3 feet of the shoreline and charging after a giant fish, and both of them were so close to the shoreline they were both mostly out of the water. And it happened several times. It's a short video, it's like 1 or 2 minutes long, but if you're interested, I highly recommend checking it out. It was, to this day, one of the craziest things I've ever seen on the beach, and I happened to have gotten it on camera, which was even more incredible. And the fish got away that day too. It was amazing. I can't say enough about it. If you weren't here that day, please consider checking out the video. It's amazing. And you know I was freaking out. I was so excited. I get so excited about things in nature like that. Well, looks like I've made another round. I'll show you what the pattern looks like in a second here. The patterns for the larger bag, I've been showing the smaller version for the tutorial, but the pattern itself, you could convert to either one by just ending the rounds earlier, Cherry, because the pattern shows you where the multiple is. There's a shading on the chart that shows you what the multiple is that you do per round. So depending on how many times you have a multiple of 6, it would work for either one. So here is the progress on the smaller one. And you see I probably have to go a couple more inches to make it bag-like. It would work fine as a bowl at this size, but in order to finish the tutorial for a bag, I'll have to make the walls a little taller. in order to do the striped hem and add a drawstring. I have to say that this size drawstring has worked really well. One thing I didn't take photos of yesterday was of it on a body. Oh, let me fill it with my stuff, and then I can show you how nice it actually works as a bag. Not, you know, not every bag ends up feeling good on your shoulder, right? So here, I've put everything in. Remember, it's flat bottom. I've got everything inside now. And so just the act of pulling up the straps, the gravity does the rest of the work to do our little fold at the edges and taper the top, which I think is a nice look for a flat bottom bag, to taper the top like that, and you put it over your shoulder and walk away. Isn't that a great size? Not too long. The only problem is my crochet hook is popping out. Need to secure that better. But I think it's a very nice size. I like that it's just coming to my hip and not going longer than that. Now, if you're going to use this as a purse, and that is a great size for a purse, I would definitely line it, because once you start putting weight into something, it does stretch a little bit. So I would definitely, if you thought it was going to stretch on you, or just, it's not even the stretching, it's the flat bottom coming to a point that elongates the bag. How many layers are the straps through? 8. The straps go through 4 layers on each side, like that. And I'll show you more detailed instructions of that in the video. It's explained in the pattern, and I'll show you when I get to that video, but it goes through 4 sides on this one and 4 sides on that side. And due to the nature of double crochet, it's very easy to send a strap like that through, so I didn't even add holes to the bag. It turned out to be very, very simple to do. All right, well, we are almost out of time, so let's take this last minute to look out on our gorgeous view, soak in the colors, the sounds of the waves, and set our intentions for the day. Thanks so much, everyone, for taking time out of your busy day to spend a few minutes here with me. I hope you enjoyed the sunrise, the sound of the waves, the beautiful scenery, chatting with me and everyone else here. Let us make time to create, share, and inspire today and every day. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.